Yes, miss. Okay, miss. Good morning from GFL News. Good to be with you. I'm Junia Fidelia Latuheru. And the highlight for today is Indonesia COVID and slow start as Bali reopens to foreign tourists. The much anticipated reopening of Indonesia's famed tourist island Bali has seen a slow start with no international flights scheduled. As of Thursday, fully vaccinated travelers from 19 countries, including China, India, and France, can enter Bali. The UK is not on the list, but visitors must first serve a 5-day quarantine in a hotel. Officials had closed the international airport in Bali last year to stop the coronavirus from spreading. In July, Indonesia became the epicenter of COVID in Asia, but daily cases have since reduced significantly. Now, the tourism sector is hoping that some of the 6 million foreigners who visited the island in 2019 before the pandemic hit will return. The island has one of the highest vaccination rates in Indonesia, with more than 82% fully vaccinated, according to the Health Ministry data. But according to the flight monitoring site Flight Radar 24, there were no international flights scheduled to land at Bali's Ngurah Rai Airport on Thursday and Friday. Until today, Igusti Ngurah Rai Bali Airport still hasn't received any international flight slot requests, whether a flight to Bali or from Bali. But instructions from the National COVID-19 Task Force said that Bali is now an entry point for international flights to Indonesia, the airport spokesperson Taufan Yudhistira told Reuters news agency. Officials had only released the full list of countries on Wednesday evening and have said they expect hotels and flight bookings to pick up over time. There were also reports that details of the reopening, including visa requirements, were scant. Hotels, restaurants, and other businesses catering to tourists have been gearing up for the reopening. This is a very good news. It's very promising to revive the economy in Bali. Asih Wasika, the deputy chair of Indonesian Entrepreneurs Association, or APindo in Bali, told BBC News Indonesian earlier this week. But he was also worried that the quarantine requirement would be a burden for tourists and turn off many people. Most travelers, such as the Chinese who made up the second highest number of tourists pre-pandemic, typically visit Bali for short periods. Now that they are required to be quarantined and have to bear the cost by themselves, this becomes an even more expensive vacation cost, he said. The head of the Bali Tourism Office, Iputu Astawa, told BBC News Indonesian that the COVID situation remained dynamic. If there is a new variant, we must be careful first while we evaluate further developments, he said. But he said the government was considering the possibility of reducing the quarantine period to 3 days and eventually doing away with the quarantine requirements altogether. The 19 countries are Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, New Zealand, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, China, India, Japan, South Korea, Liechtenstein, Italy, France, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Poland, Hungary, and Norway. Officials said they chose countries considered by the WHO to be low risk with few positive COVID cases. Australia, where most of Bali's tourists came from before the pandemic, was conspicuously absent from the list. The country is currently seeing another wave of infections. Bali's move to reopen comes as several rival tourist destinations in Southeast Asia are beginning to relax travel restrictions for foreigners. Since earlier this year, the Thai island of Phuket has been welcoming fully vaccinated travelers from any country. And from the 1st of November, travelers from certain countries will no longer need to serve quarantine. Vietnam is also planning to open up its tourist island of Phu Quoc in November to fully vaccinated foreign tourists. That's all the news for this morning. For more information, you can check our website on www.dfltvnews.com. Don't forget to apply the health protocol if you go out. I'm Junia Fidelia Latuheru. Have a great day.